Welcome back everyone to Sunsaw Gaming. So today we've got more Sniper Secrets for you. Last time on Sniper Secrets I'd done Hellers and Yamato Harbour for you. Today I've got three. We've got Vineyards, Fort Despair and Port Bay. Now these are my favourite TD locations for these three maps and how I play them. We are going to speed up the videos just a little bit because there is three of them and we don't want it to take too long. So without further ado, hit that subscribe button for me if you haven't already, and let's get right into these videos. So right off the bat here on Vineyards, we are basically looking at this section from this rock here on our left to the buildings in front of us and this grassy strip next to the red line. Pulling up here, if you do get spotted, just use this cover, reset your camo, but along this grassy line, right next to the red line, between this rock and this building, you can get so much damage out, guys. I mean, if you don't bounce your shots off the front of Kranwagens like that. So anyway, we do get another shot into the Kranwagen there. And the good thing about this spot, guys, that I like to point out is you do get those early shots onto the map. If you don't push into the ruins, you are safe. You can get away if you get spotted. You can pull yourself back behind the rock, reset your camo behind the soft cover over there, retreat to the buildings. Heck, you can retreat all the way back to spawn from here if you want to. If you pull into these ruins here on our right, you get stuck there. You pull too far into them, you get some shots off, you get spotted, you cannot retreat out safely because you get crossfired from the channels. However, you stay out here and you can do amazing shots like that one. Just, you know, being map aware in this little tiny patch of grass between the rock and the building, you can get out a lot of damage, do a lot of destructive work. Now, I don't even have to get spotted. Once that spot runs out of shots, then you can safely pull in here. Well, mostly safely. I get shot there, but aside from that, you can pull into this spot here once the match has progressed and you know it's safe to do so. Otherwise, hang out where I've just shown you on the to the left of us there on the outside of these ruins, and you will farm up all day so long as the team has come out here into the field. And if they haven't come out into the field, well, you've seen my Vineyards map control video. You just push in, just start sniping them from town. It's what you got to do. But honestly, this spot has just been working for me lately. Every time I've come here with a TD, even a slower TD, a fast TD, it doesn't matter. You get into that spot, you can do some great work from it. So we're just going to finish this match here up. We're going to go in here, hopefully get the last shot on this T57 Heavy, and move on to our next match. Which we do get that clearance shot on the 57 Heavy. Anyway, from this position, I managed to get 5,200 damage, and that was just easy work because of where the enemy go on that map. You can do so much damage from that spot. Anyway, moving on now to Fort Despair. So this spot does not get utilized enough by tank destroyers. Tank destroyers like to push forward and try and get themselves up on the ramp here in front of us. But instead of going up to that ramp, just pull in here behind this wall, behind these two bushes. From this bush here, you can hit the enemy ramp on the far side. You can hit all of these gaps that pass through to where B-cap would be. And just any medium that tries to do a flank on your heavies through this middle section, you can get shots on. Now, if you don't want shots there, you can get the shots easily straight up this other way, which I'm going to show you. We are going to speed this match up as well, just to keep things rolling here, but the Centurion one, unluckily, gets snapped. I've still got soft cover, I didn't get spotted, I'm able to pull back, get some more damage out, and we're just going to farm as much damage from these guys as we can. Now, the thing I like about this TD spot, you've got hard cover, you've got soft cover, you're at the back of the map, you've got multiple different angles that you can shoot at, and all without having to move very far at all. Now, I get very lucky here that none of the enemy team wants to know me, and they're going to get absolutely punished for it. I'm just going to, again, stay behind this wall, get out of the shots fired at me by those guys. There's the cross shots that I spoke about earlier into the middle section. Unfortunately, I didn't have very good shots on them, but I mean, you can get those amazing shots into that midsection. Now, I should have stayed there in all honesty and kept a crossfire on instead of tracing after this Centurion 1, but at the end of the day, I wanted to clear a tank that I didn't think was going to come into crossfire, so that's the only reason I had to leave that TD spot there. And from there, I get 4,484 damage at tier 8, class 1. I mean, it's a decent spot, guys. Use it, check it out, have a go. We're jumping into the next match here. So here on Port Bay, this is a really, really risky sort of spot, but this can turn the tables on Port Bay. The other side of this map is very advantageous for the enemy if you come out to Seaside. However, if you're in a TD with a little bit of speed and you can get yourself into this TD spot right here, you can turn the tables on that unfair map situation that everybody seems to complain about. Get up here. I mean, sometimes you will take a shot getting up there. I mean, I'm surprised I didn't get spotted that time, but if you get into the spot here, like, look at that. I've got shots across into the AMX 5100. I'm safe from the enemy heavies that would be out on my right here. If the enemy heavies had gotten really aggressive and pushed up onto the cap circle here, like they will later in the match, I can pull back just around the corner, stay safe, get up here, keep getting the shots into them, and because I'm at a higher elevation in this section, anything that would be on CCAP loses a lot of their hull down capability and advantages. So this is a very, very good tank destroyer position if you can get into it. If there are no TDs on your team and you're in a relatively fast heavy, or you're in a medium that is too slow to get over to the back of C, you can also get up into the spot. But I do recommend doing this in a heavy sort of, faster sort of TD, sorry, just mixing up my words a little bit there, guys. But, I mean, as you can see, I'm pumping out the damage here. I've got 2,000 damage already at the moment. 3 of my teammates are down, 3 of the enemy team are down. The enemy heavies are now starting to push in, and you're going to see from this position now how it's going to affect these guys when they push into the hull down position on the other side of C. And just how effective this spot can be. I mean, getting up here early is, if you're not going to make it here at the very start of the match, don't risk doing it, because tanks can pop out around the corner down the back there and just slap all of the hit points off your tank within a matter of seconds. Now, I'm lucky that my team has this one heavy who's gone all the way around the back, capped A and B, because we actually win this match because of bases. However, I do manage to hold this TD spot, and as you can see, you're back up there. Someone tries to progress on you and push, you get to shoot them first, and then you can drop off the hill at the back. So it's got its escape routes as well. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video. 4,100 damage there. I will be doing more sniper secrets in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me. It does help out. Until next time, guys, stay safe, use cover. Cheers.